guys, welcome to the vlog. I am grabbing my new favorite bag, my chocolate brown sling bag from Modern Chic. You guys might have seen this in a bag haul. I'm slinging it on me and I'm literally heading out the door. A friend is picking me up for this huge book fair in my area that they have every year. Yesterday was opening day. They do a big deal with like 6 books for $1. Certain, it's only one section of the fair, not every book is 6 for $1. Most of them are probably gone. The second day is always less busy. But I brought a decent amount of cash. I have over $100 on me. I don't know what I'm going to spend, but I want to be prepared. I'm going to guess it's cash only. I have no idea. I've never been. I wanted to go last year, but I never got to attend. I was thinking about going yesterday, but it rained. So hopefully I still score today. I'll make sure I'll get some clips for you guys. But I am out the door and excited. Off to the book fair. Alrighty guys, I just got in from that book fair. I just called my mom because we're supposed to go to her house in an hour or two for dinner, so I'm just going to kind of relax for a little bit. It is hot, and I just called her and I said, please tell me you're not doing it outside. And originally she was going to do like hot burgers, that's what I was going to say. I meant hot dogs and burgers on the grill, but she changed things up with my dad because there is like a heat advisory today. And my back, it was wet. Like I was dripping sweat. Now that I'm in the AC house, it's not as bad. So she's actually said she's gonna move it inside and she's just ordering pizza. So I'm very thankful for that. I bought I have 2 big bags full of books. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on it. And everything was like $35. It was so cheap. The books were like $150, $250, $3. Then they had a whole section that was 6 books for $1. But nothing in that section really called to me except some comic books. So I am not usually a comic book girly. That's usually more Joe's domain. I am definitely more of like a book girl. But I saw a series and they had the complete series there. And I was like, oh my God, these look so cool. And then I started thinking, I could frame these. So I have a big wall in my bedroom that is like empty, that I have been wanting to do like a gallery wall. I bought, I don't know if it was 4 or 5 art prints from a craft fair event that me and Joe went to a few weeks ago. I actually never showed that haul. I gotta film it. And they're all like super bright, colorful, like 80s, 90s. I have like, it's like, it's more like, I forget that. Is it retro? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. But it's like pop culture. So it's like TV shows that were famous in the 80s and 90s and movies. So I have E.T., I have Rocko's Modern Life, I have Ghostbusters. And I thought these are like really cool covers and they're colorful. I thought framing these might be really cool to put with those art prints on that wall. So one set is The Horror of Collier County, if I'm saying that right. And they literally had all 5. Like, how cool are these? 1. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So cool. I'm definitely going to read these before I frame them. Then they had a whole nother set. These came with 8, and they're called Strangers in Paradise. They were really cool, too. I'll have to see how I feel about the comic book itself. But just the covers, I thought were so cool looking. I keep debating if I should frame the 8 together or frame them separately. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I loved these. And as soon as I thought of the idea of putting them and framing them, I was like, oh, I have to get them. Especially because they were like 6 for $1, like I said. That's the 8 of those. And then I got just a few random ones. So this one says The Stuff of Dreams, a Kim Ditch comic book. Kim Ditch, I don't know how to say that, but the cover really got me. I saw Felix the cat, even like the back. Look at the back of this, so cool. And there is a whole, as soon as I flipped it, I saw a page, right? Yeah, of Felix the cat right here. Old toys, including Felix the cat. Like, yeah, I definitely have to read this. And the cover got me on this one. And then I saw this one. I love the lime green. They're all the same size too, which would be nice and easy if I do want to frame them together or frame them separately. I'll have to measure these. I don't know what the measurement of like a comic book is. If I have to mat it, that's fine, because it is a little longer. It's more longer this way and not this way. But it says Britain's greatest superhero, and I love it because usually, you know, it's always like American superheroes like Superman and Captain America and all that. And I love that his uniform is like the British flag. And then this one, kind of vulgar, but it's called Minimum Wage, and like obviously he's doing crude things here, but had a really cool look to it. I definitely want to read this one. Even the back, really cool. And then the last one, so it definitely caught my attention. And then, if you guys look, the bottom says breaking news. We're all completely bleep. And guys, I'm filming this the day after I keep saying president, he's not president. Former President Trump was assassinated. So, I don't like to get political on here. I don't agree with what was done. I may not be Trump's biggest fan, but I don't think he should be assassinated for sure. You know, death is something, in my opinion, that only God has the right to decide on. But this was so fitting, especially after the news that broke out yesterday. I think we truly are effed in this country right now. I literally have family that lives in Canada, and they were like, what is going on down there? And I said, guys, I can't even tell you. But I figured I would get on, just show these really quickly. I will do a whole separate video for the books, and I'll probably show the comic books again in there. The books are obviously more for me to read and enjoy. They didn't have too much in the romance section that interests me. A lot of the romance was like the Harley Quinn books, you know, the ones you get like super cheap with like the man with the long hair and the front cover with the female, you know, like more the traditional romance books, which is not my jam. I'm more into like the newer contemporary stuff. But there was some really cool mystery books. I got a lot of good mystery books. Some like were all about like court cases. Like you could tell one was called like The Jury, or the One Juror, and it's like the cover is like a courtroom. I love stuff like that. I literally walked away with 2 big bags. So it was definitely a good score, but it was a hot one today. We were there like at least an hour and a half. There was many different tents. I did get some clips for you guys. There was a little inside section that had like no AC. All that was in there was a fan and a bathroom. The inside section was more like DVDs and games, and then they had like one section was like all books. Well, they were all books, but what am I trying to say, like nonfiction, I guess. Then they had one whole section that was fiction, and then they were split. One section was mystery, one section was romance. It was very organized. Then they had one whole section that was biographies and self-help. Then they had one whole section that was children's books. Very organized. It is a huge fair that happens here every year. Last year I wanted to go. I didn't end up attending. This year, the Saturday is, I guess, like where everyone goes, because the $6 for $1 book section gets way smaller by the end of the day. But it rained here, and people were still, I saw pictures on social media, people were still lining up. It was crazy, but I still scored today for sure. I probably won't get any clips of my mom's, so the next time you guys will see me will be Monday. You guys, happy Monday. It is Monday morning. I'm at work, obviously. Well, maybe not obvious to you guys. It is 7:45, so the program starts at 8:30. That's when like the kids get here. We're scheduled to be here for 8:15, so we can at least like get settled before the buses show up. But teachers can get a half-hour prep if they come in at 7:45. So that's what I've been doing. I felt like I was running late this morning, but I actually didn't do too bad. I left the house at 7:20, but there was like no traffic, especially because there's no like regular school. It's just summer school. It's way less kids, way less people. So I even had time to go to Dunkin'. I was shocked. I literally just signed in. I'm like perfect timing. I grabbed a wake up wrap. I love these if you need a quick little bite. I just wish they were a little cheaper, but because they are small. I think it's like $2.39. Of course, it depends on where you live. But sometimes I'll even get these after work, because if I know me and Joe, like, you know, guys know I work at a school. It's not all the time I get out right on time, but there are days I get out at 3. And then sometimes me and Joe don't have dinner till like 5 or 6. And then because of special ed, my lunch is like first. I have lunch at like 11. So I am hungry. So sometimes I'll grab these. It's a nice little snack because you have the fat from the cheese, the protein from the egg, fat from the bacon, and a carb sauce from the tortilla. So it's like a good little snack. I always get the bacon. I love sausage, but I'm not a fan of Dunkin' sausage. I don't know. I've never figured out like what sausage I like and what sausage I don't. But theirs I'm not a huge fan of. So I got my refresher. That's what you guys are leaning on. I'm going to have this little snack and then prep some things for this school day. I have to clean up a little. I have a bunch of stuff that I can throw away now. It's all the stuff we did like last week. I've been keeping it, so we make a poster board at the end to show like what the kids did, which is really cool. But we were supposed to go on a field trip to McDonald's last week, so I have like all their permission slips, which I don't need anymore. And I have visual menus, so they were able to pick what they wanted. So I did like this. And I just did the 4 major things at Dunkin', oh my God. At McDonald's, it was like a burger, chicken nuggets, fries, a chicken sandwich. And then we use this to kind of resemble yes, no. So we were like, chicken nuggets, yes, no. And then they would point, and then if they wanted it, we circled in. This is how we knew what to order the kids. Because the whole point of going to McDonald's was for them to order for themselves and like pay for themselves. So a lot of my kids have devices since I'm in an ASD room for the summer, but they are able to order with their devices. So we just helped them along the way. But Thursday was actually canceled, unfortunately, because of the rain. So they ended up just picking it up for us and bringing it to the classroom. The kids still enjoyed it, but you know, it would have been nice to get out and do a field trip. All the other classes are doing it. We're the only class that didn't get to do it because they can't reschedule. Just with the shorter days, the less days, everything is like to the T per day, and it was the only day that worked for our class. And now all the other classes are going all the other days. So it is what it is. There's nothing on the docket today. Mondays are kind of a slow day, which I guess works after a long weekend. Like Tuesdays we have music, Thursdays we have gym. Mondays and Wednesdays are like the more like lesson focused days. So I definitely have stuff to prep. But yeah, just figured I would fill you guys in, say hello. Hope you guys all have a happy Monday. Alrighty guys, it is the next day. It is Tuesday. It is like 5 o'clock. I had plans with a friend, but the way Joe's job is, it's never like set plans, and my friend understands this. But her and her boyfriend were going to the beach tonight to just do like a little picnic at the beach. We're not actually going to go in the water or anything like that. Because it is like late, obviously. This is just more to feel the sun on our skin and enjoy some time together. And she asked if me and Joe wanted to go along. And I had told her like, yo, I'll let you know day of, because with Joe's schedule, we never know what time he's home. But he was actually very local today. So he got, what time did you get home, 3?
I got home at like 2:45.
Yeah, so basically 3. So we just hit the road. We're gonna go buy Subway. We're getting some subs. I am rocking this lunch bag cooler thing. I actually wore it to work today. I've been carrying my other one that I got through a FabFitFun mystery box. I think it's Kate Spade, but that one is really small, which honestly I don't need that big of a lunch for the summer. I honestly don't. I usually eat like really small little meals because our lunch break is the same time as the kids. So we have to sit in the caf with the kids. So it makes eating more complicated depending on what kids you have. And because I'm in an ASD room, some of them are very food focused and food motivated, and it leads to problems. So, but I brought a salad today, and the salad container it was in was not, it was too big for that little lunch bag. So I finally cracked out this thing. And you guys know I got this in the FabFitFun Mystery Home Bundle with my summer box, and I was thrilled to get it. Some people were like, another lunchbox, but I missed out on this one. So this one was available like as a throwback. It was in a pass box years ago. It was a mustard yellow color, and everyone swore on the quality of it and how good it was. Business and Pleasure does have their own website. They are not a FabFitFun brand. They are a regular brand. I got so many compliments at work today, and two people literally asked me what brand it was. They were going to look it up. They literally took a picture of the tag that says Business and Pleasure because they said they love the size. But I love that it has a handle for like just to grab by your hands, nice and padded, and then it has the shoulder option too, which comes in handy at work when I have my laptop and my planner and my work bag. And then I figured it would be perfect. The ice packs are still in it. We don't need it. It's not as cold, obviously, because ice packs have been in there all day. But we're literally going to eat the sandwiches the second we get to the beach. So Joe just parked at Subway. You know what I want, right? It's my usual.
The chicken BLT? No.
It's not chicken. It's just a BMT.
Chicken BLT.
It is not chicken. Stop saying chicken. You're thinking chicken BLT. It's not, it's a BMT, big meat trio. There's no chicken. It's deli meats. I don't like Subway's chicken.
Banana pepper, spinach, light mayo, honey mustard.
Yeah. I also do red onion and green onion if you remember it. But the banana peppers and the spinach are my favorite. So thank you. On the flatbread, you got that, right? Okay. So Joe's, one of his favorites is actually Subway. So I am not like a huge deli meat fan. I prefer like a nice hot meal, not a big sandwich girl. I think I've said that before. So we don't come too often, but I mean, me and Joe have been together 7 years, so we've come often enough. He usually knows my order. But anyway, I'm also bringing a book because, you know, obviously I'm going to talk to the couple and stuff. But if they decide to go into the water, or which, although she said she really wasn't going to, or I figure if they kind of, not chew and screw, I wouldn't say that they're going to do that. But if they want to leave before me and Joe, I like to have a book on me no matter what. So I was like, I'm just going to take it with me. So that's all I have, literally, is this. Joe has his wallet. He's paying for the Subway. The parking is free, but he has his wallet if he needs to pay. I was like, I hate lugging this big-ass bag at the beach. So I'm just carrying literally the essentials. Probably should have grabbed some sunblock. But honestly, at this hour, the sun is not at its strongest. So I think I'll be okay. But I just got this. You might have seen it in a haul from Novel Stitches. This screams summer to me. I love the bright blue background and like the white daisies. And then it's a brand new book. I'll show you guys what book I'm reading. And I'll show you guys the bookmark. So this is from Gigi and Bo. You guys know how much I love her. This is her new collection. I always know because I get it not laminated. So it's like a very nice, thick cardstock. I literally, every time I show it to you guys, I do this. But you guys can see how nice quality it is. Has her logo in the back. And it says, "One More Chapter." I love it. And you guys ready? The book I'm reading is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I want to try to read all her books this summer. We'll see. It's the middle of July. I am off all of August, but my college class literally starts tomorrow. So it is self-paced though, but she said obviously if you keep up with assignments each week, it's easier. But we don't actually meet on Zoom. I thought we did, but we don't. So I've already read Happy Place. I've already read Beach Read. I just need to read Book Lovers and People We Meet on Vacation and Funny Story. And I do own all of them. So I figured I'd go with her older one first. I think this one's older than People We Meet on Vacation. But I'm saving Funny Story for last. That'll be like the build up. So I thought the blue went perfect with this. Probably not the most perfect bookmark. But honestly, I just, I didn't want to make Joe wait for me to grab a bookmark. So I was like, I'm just going to grab the first one I find. But, it has the orange side. And there's like orange in it. And then like the stack of books in the background has pink. So maybe it kind of does go perfectly. Maybe I'll do a little Instagram post at the beach. Oh yeah, it even says author of People We Met on Vacation and Beach Read. I read Beach Read last year and I loved it. Happy Place is one of my favorite books of all time. I really enjoy Emily Henry. So I had told myself I wanted to read her other 3 books this summer. There might be more, but that's all I know of. You guys let me know. Is it just those? Is that 5? Funny Story, Happy Place, People We Meet on Vacation, Beach Read, and Book Lovers? Or is there more that I don't know about? Those are definitely the ones you see on like Book Talk and Bookstagram. I might do a quick Google search. But yes, I'll make sure I get some clips of the beach. This is only my 2nd time going. I know it's like crazy to me because I have summers off, but it's hard. Like, Joe works regular hours. Majority of my friends work regular hours. I was hoping I'd make some teacher friends that had the same hours as me, but hasn't worked out yet. because I would love to go to the beach more, but and it's not that I wouldn't go by myself. I just know me. I'm very social. I get easily bored. I mean, if I'm bringing a book, I would enjoy, but plus I've been getting so much stuff done around the house. It feels so good. I made another 2 yard sale bags today while I was waiting for like Joe to get home. I went through like a ton of my clothes. I used to have like 4 different drawers with pajamas. Like, isn't that crazy? I don't know why I'm like this. And now I'm down to 1 drawer. But so I am getting a lot of like decluttering stuff done, which is good. That's always good for sure. I bought this new, maybe I'll film it at some point in this vlog, wheelie hanging clothes rack thing to hang clothes on. I think it'd be really good in my background shots when I do try on hauls, or even like my outfits of the week. Instead of filming it like in my entryway, maybe I can start filming it in that spare room once it's cleaned with like the clothes hanging behind me. I thought that would be kind of cool. It's like a white rack. It's beautiful because I do have other ones, but they're like silver and they look more industrial. This one's definitely more for like aesthetics. It was on Amazon for like $30, regularly $50, and it had a really, really good reviews. And I figured, you know, a little more hanging storage for clothes is great. But yeah, just waiting for Joe to come out, and then we're off to the beach. Alrighty, guys. I got home from the beach, showered instantly. I love the beach, but I hate how sandy and gross I feel when I leave. And I'm just drying off and literally going to crawl into bed because it is definitely late. Because we stayed at the beach till closing time, which was 8 p.m. It says the gate closes at 8. I don't know, because there was people like showing up when we were leaving. But it looked like they were dressed up like they were going to do like a photo shoot or something, so I don't know. But anyway, so I was just chilling on the couch. I let myself like air dry a little, put on my pajamas. And I was just scrolling Instagram, and there's an Instagram page I love. It's Cool Random Finds. And every Tuesday, she does something called Try It Tuesday. And today, since it's Tuesday, she did it. And guys, she showed this, and I instantly fell in love. Well, not fell in love, like was interested. And I was like, I have to try that. It sounds lovely. It is around for a limited time. So Joe offered to leave and get it. And the funny thing was we were leaving the beach, and I was like, ooh, I could really go for ice cream. Maybe we should stop somewhere. But I was like, no, I'm trying to eat good. Like, whatever, let's just go home. I had a salad for lunch. Like, I've been doing really good. And I had, it was just like a little Subway sandwich for dinner, not bad. But then I saw that, and I was like, God's telling me I need ice cream. So, anyway, it's all about moderation. This is the new Kit Kat strawberry banana. No, it's a Kit Kat banana split. But because banana splits have strawberry ice cream, there is strawberry in this. I can tell you smell the strawberry banana instantly. It's full of Kit Kat chunks. It's kind of hard to show, but I'm sure you guys can see it. So the girl on Cool Random Finds, it's a girl. I think her name is Elena. She is very picky. There's things that she hates that other people love. Like, she hated the coconut Dr. Pepper. She literally said it tasted like sunblock. I personally have not tried it, so I can't tell you, but I know people who love it. She also did a taste test of the Burger King birthday cake. You guys know you guys seen it on the vlog. I did a clip as the vlog. But I love their Hershey pie, and Joe usually gets me a slice of their Hershey pie here and there. They had a birthday cake version. I loved it. She hated it. She loved this, and it's rare she loves something. She said that it tasted like real banana flavoring, not artificial. You got the strawberry taste as well. And then she's like, she thought maybe the Kit Kat was a weird combo, but she liked the crunch. So it wasn't just like ice cream with the flavor, which I guess that makes sense because McFlurry's that's the point. Something is supposed to be like mixed into the McFlurry. That's why it's usually like Oreo or M&M or something like that. So I want to try it. So I will say Kit Kat is not my favorite chocolate bar. It was more the strawberry banana that got my interest, but I like a chocolate crunch. So I like the strawberry banana a lot. I kind of wish it was Reese's instead of Kit Kat, because I don't really like the wafer inside of a Kit Kat. I know people love Kit Kats, but it's just not my thing. And I think peanut butter with like strawberry and banana would have been a good thing. I'm going to eat half of this. Joe's going to eat the other half. And then I'm going to go to bed. Not the healthiest thing to eat before bed, but it is what it is now. Alrighty, guys. It is, what's today? Wednesday. I came to my mom's after work. I'm with the baby. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see him. He's so cute. He's having his little snack. And now he holds his things on his own. Here he is. He's having this thing right here. What is it? I don't even know. Hold on. Organic strawberry pick-me sticks. Puff-corn snack for Minnie Mouse and Fingers. Not sweetened. Tasty texture, 7+ months. Not bad. They have you on diet food already, huh, Brandon? It's only 25. I know, I'm kidding. 25 calories. Oh, he loves that thing, though. Alrighty, guys. It is now Wednesday, 8 o'clock. I left my mom's, I don't know, around 4 o'clock. Came home. I prepped a bunch of materials for work. Had dinner. Showered. I just crawled into bed. I'm definitely going to go hit the hay really soon. I am tired. Having a little snack. You guys know I'm trying to eat a little bit better. I don't usually snack after dinner, but my dinner was earlier than usual. I actually had dinner at my mom's, technically. When I got out of the shower, I just had a little snack. I literally had a granola bar. And I was like, oh, because my dinner was so early, I know I'm going to get hungry. I was trying to avoid eating anything other than the granola bar, but I'm having these popcorn chips. That's the name brand. This is the Aldi's brand. So these are not fried. They're a lot healthier. It's only 120 calories for 17 chips. A lot better than like a regular chip. So, per 1 ounce serving. I've had a few ounces. Not going to lie. Joe just walked in because there was a package on the porch. He was on the porch smoking. And I am so excited to show you guys this. This is going to make my life so much easier. So I tell you guys, it's the summer program. And I tell you guys, I work at a big high school. So the way the summer program works where I live, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, is there's only 3 schools in the city that host it. So even though there's like, I don't even know, there's quite a few schools in my city, maybe 15, only 3 of them have the summer school. So we have students that come from other schools to our school for summer school, and other teachers from other schools that come to our school. And one of the teachers that works at a middle school, she is an older woman, and I have been seeing her with this right here. And I was like, I talked to her and I was like, oh my God, I need something like that. Because I tell you guys all the time, the parking lot is wicked far from the building, like very, very far. And I'm lugging my purse, my laptop, my planner. My arms kill me by the time I get to the front. Then I get to the front, you have to go through security. They have to pat you down. Oh my God, the days I'm holding a coffee from Dunkin', I lose my balance. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna end up spilling this coffee, or I'm dropping my bag. And one time my bag, the strap broke, or half my stuff ended up all over the floor. It's a hot mess. Because then once I enter the building, I still gotta get to my classroom. It's not, you know, it's a long walk. So, and because she's an older woman, I'm sure that's something she thought of too when she found out she was working at my school. She's probably like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So she purchased this. And she told me she got it at Staples. And it's wicked compact. So this is how it would be before you unfold it, obviously. And it has the wheels, and then it has the strap, you know, almost like a suitcase would. That thing at the top. So I went on staples.com, and they had it. It was close to $50. It was like 48 and change. And I know they did next day delivery if you spent like $50. But I was like, oh, what do I do? Just buy a stupid notebook? But then I went, wait a minute. Amazon Prime Day. Let's pop on Amazon and see if they have it. So this one's from Office Depot, which is like the competitor to Staples. Right over here. I don't know if you guys can see the Office Depot label. Probably not. Oh my God, why am I struggling today? Right there. Which I think there wasn't an Office Depot in our city. It's like 2 cities away, and I think it closed. So I don't know if it's closed everywhere. I'm not sure. But anyway, this one was only $32, and it was free Prime shipping. And it wasn't supposed to come until the 19th. I'm filming this on the 17th. You guys know I pre-filmed the vlogs a little bit, so you're not seeing it for a little bit. So that was good. It came earlier than I thought. I'm excited. I might already use this tomorrow if I remember to grab it in the morning. But yeah, it's a large capacity storage tote with rubber wheels, locking extendable handle, and collapses flat and unfolds in seconds, and holds up to 65 pounds. And I will see her. She, like, almost every day, we get there almost at the same time. She literally parks her car. She goes into her trunk. She pops it open. She puts her bag, her laptop, and rolls her into the school. And I even messaged my friend who's a para. And I said, would I look silly if I use this? Because, you know, she has an excuse. She's an older woman. Am I just going to look lazy? She's like, girl, you do what works for you. And I said, you know what? She's right. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I purchased it. And what's good about this one, that lady might have had, maybe she just decided not to use it. Maybe she just keeps it in her car, which makes sense. But this one actually comes with a lid. Hers, I didn't see a lid. So this piece you guys see that's moving around, that is the lid. So you have the option to pop the lid on. And then you can even put something else on top of this. So there's days when I really do have to bring a lot of things. Like the first day of school, for example, I have a George Foreman that I unpacked. That was my grandmother's. I had in a box of my grandmother's things. I had 2 George Foremans. I'm keeping one, but I bring one to the school to do with the kids. So like that day, I can put the George Foreman in here. And let's say the George Foreman takes up all the room. I don't think it would, but you know, example, I'm bringing my George Foreman. I'm bringing my planner. I'm bringing my laptop. Bam. Ooh, it's already full. What do I do now? I can put the lid on it, and then I can put my purse on the lid. And I can even hook the handles around this luggage handle and roll it right into the building. And this thing can go right through the metal detector thing with me. Not metal detector, it's like a weapon detector, whatever. And they can search it. It'll make my life so much easier. So I'm so happy this thing came in. It was worth every single penny. It is Thursday, guys. It was such a crazy ass work day. It was insane. We were all looking at each other like, is it gonna be a full moon tonight? Because it was just like a chaotic thing after chaotic thing. It was chaos today, like literally in every single classroom, like not even just mine. It was crazy. Too bad I can't go into more detail. But yeah, so I literally left work. I went straight to my mom's again to see the baby. I would like to go to the pool or the beach, but I just really don't want to do those things alone, honestly. So I've just been hanging out with my mom, taking advantage, hanging out with my nephew the days that he's there. And then I literally went straight home, got ready, because we are off to karaoke. I have the cutest outfit on today. Check out my outfits of the week so you guys can see. I'm sure I'll post a picture on Instagram or something too. I've been getting better at posting on Instagram. That is something I wanted to work on this summer. I'm like, I don't know, I always feel like the posts have to be perfect, and I don't know why I'm like that, because with YouTube I'm not like that. You guys know I get on all the time, like with no makeup on, my pajamas on, so why shouldn't I do it? Well, you know, why can't I be like that on Instagram too? And because it's just a photo, so I feel like it should be like, well, this is video should be good quality too, but I guess with the photos I'm just like, why post it unless it's like a really cute photo, I guess. But anyway, we are heading to karaoke now. It is like 7:45. Karaoke starts at 8, but my friend's there right now. She got there before us, and she said that she's lucky. We're lucky she went early because she grabbed the last 2 tables. But people leave throughout the night. There's not, you know, most people aren't like me and Joe and stay like the entire 4 hours. And sometimes people leave like right when the karaoke starts. Like they just want to go and have the drinks because the bar already opens at 6. So it's possible we'll be able to grab another table because I have some coworkers meeting us as well. We'll see what happens. Even if we don't get to sit together at that moment, at some point throughout the evening, I'm sure it'll happen. Wow, be careful.
I'm watching.
Oh, that car just flew out of nowhere. Oh. And that's another thing. Not only was work crazy, just everywhere, like the city was crazy. I went to my mom's house, right? When I'm leaving my mom's house, there was 4 cop cars in front of her house. No sirens on, no nothing. So I'm thinking it was something like not medical, like something like, you know, either like domestic violence, drugs, something along those lines. So I called my mom to give her a heads up because my dad, I didn't know where my dad was. I'm like, oh my God, is my dad at the neighbor's house? I just want to make sure he was all right, especially because my dad doesn't speak English, and some people can be really judgmental about that. And I just wanted to make sure if, like, it's about to turn green, Joe. If he was, like, in the cops area, they started asking him questions. I didn't want him to be, like, nervous or not understand what was going on. But he was totally fine. My mom called him. He was at a neighbor's house, but not at, like, that neighbor's house. But then my mom called me back, and the ambulances did show up. So I guess it was some kind of medical emergency. My dad is friends. We don't know what floor it was. It's a 3 tenement. My dad is friends with the people on the first floor. So she said when she found out anything, she would let me know. Then I did, in between my mom's and home, I ran into Walmart to pick up my prescription. And I'm going into Walmart, and there was a car with their hazards on, so I had to go like around them. Then I'm leaving Walmart, and I noticed that same car pulled off to the side, and now there was an ambulance and a police, and it looked like a young girl, like she was maybe like, I don't know, 11 or 12. She had a blood pressure cuff on her. It looked like she was hyperventilating. So I don't know if it was like an allergic reaction thing or like a panic attack, anxiety attack, but it was scary. It's just literally been chaos everywhere today. Hopefully I can just get to karaoke, chill, relax, get my lavender lemonade, get my little sweet treat, and just relax the rest of the night. And then you guys know with the summer program, I am off on Friday, so I can sleep in a little bit. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get some clips from karaoke. Nothing like, not a huge amount, because it's like the same thing every Thursday. Obviously, I can only sit and I can only film like 10-second clips. If not, I get copyrighted. But I'll film a little bit of it, and check out my outfits of the week for the outfit. Also check out my Instagram, because I'm going to try to make a post. But I'm wearing the bag. If you guys watch all my hauls, I got this at Target. Super duper cute. I love it. It's like a crocheted black and white. I'm wearing a black leather skirt with this Nirvana shirt. I just feel so cute right now. This is like the first time. I always want to dress up for karaoke, but I'm always rushing around and never have time. Today I had a little bit more free time. I didn't have anything like I had to do after work. So yeah, see, look, the curls already fell out.
Jeez.
And this is why I don't even attempt to curl my hair anymore, because the curls just never stay. Anyway, off to karaoke. Oh, go ahead.
Everyone in unison. Alrighty guys, it is Friday. It is like 1:30ish. I am just getting home. I did not get to pop on earlier. I woke up around 9, which is pretty good for me. That's the time I'd like to wake up. Like, I don't mind waking up anytime between like 8 and 10. When I sleep past 10, I feel like I wasted some of my day. I don't like waking up too early either. I want to sleep in on my day off. So today was perfect. It was 9 o'clock and I went to bed late. I went to bed, it was almost 2 a.m. because of the karaoke. Me and Joe stayed. So the place closes at 1, but karaoke ends at 12. But Joe always like helps the DJ like pack up and bring things to his car. And my friends were with us, and I wanted to do like a cute little like photo moment because I was dressed really cutely. So I'm gonna try to share them on Instagram so you guys can see. But so I was taking some photos, and the DJ was even like, oh, you're looking off into nowhere or something like that. You know, I love photos when you're looking at the camera, but I also like the cool photo when you're like looking away. And so I told him, I was like, oh, I actually have an Instagram. I share like my fashion finds, and I have a YouTube channel. He's like, whoa, oh my God, you should tag me, blah, blah. So, you know, we started talking to them, and then sometimes Joe will even help the waitresses clean up. Like, we had like 3 tables pushed together, so Joe's always very kind. He pushed the tables back apart. He threw away our plastic cups, because if you order like a drink, it comes in a glass cup. But if you order like their refreshers, like kind of like a Dunkin', you get like a plastic cup, like a Dunkin' one. They have with their coffee shop logo. So they have like a trash can there, because during the day it's more like self-serve for the cafe. It's more at night where they become like waitresses, but during the day they're really not. You kind of go up to the counter and order kind of thing. Well, anyway, so we didn't leave there till like close to 12:30, and then me and Joe were hungry all like suddenly. So we were like, you know what, we should eat a little something. If not, we're gonna be tossing and turning in bed hungry. So we ended up stopping at McDonald's. But I didn't want anything too crazy, so I literally just did 1 McDouble, and that's it. So then we got home, we ate. Like, by the time we crawled into bed, it was 2 a.m. But anyway, I woke up at 9, and my friend Vanessa, who I met at my job, who was there last night, messaged me, and she doesn't drive. That's like the only downfall. I love her, don't get me wrong, but you guys know, if you've watched this channel at any length of time, I have really bad anxiety about driving, and I didn't get my license until I was 26. So, and she's kind and she understands that, and she said, and she was just like, she asked if I had any plans today, and I said, oh, I don't. I said, I'm kind of annoyed because I haven't really been enjoying my Fridays off, because with the summer school, we have a long weekend, because summer school's only Monday to Thursday, so I have Fridays off. And she's like, oh, well, if you're willing to get me, like, I'd be fine with, like, going for a coffee. So I told her, I said, well, the coffee shop we usually go to is in a different city. Joe drives. I told him, I said, oh, if you want to stay local, we can go to a local coffee shop, and I don't mind getting you, as long as we're, like, in the city. So she's like, yeah, of course. So we actually went to a little Portuguese cafe she's never been to, that I frequent a lot in my younger days. I was literally having, like, flashbacks of my childhood. It's literally on the same street as the church I used to do when I was younger, when I did, like, communion and confirmation. My great aunt lived next door to the church. She didn't drive. She used to walk to and from church every day for their services. The bank my grandmother used to go to is on that street. Like, I was literally having, like, flashbacks being there. They played Portuguese music. Like, you literally feel like you're in Little Portugal when you're in that cafe. And it just gives me moments of nostalgia. So yeah, we were at the cafe for a while, then I went to go drop her off, and we actually stopped at Dunkin', which is funny because we were just at a cafe. But they don't have, because they are, like, Portuguese, they don't have, like, refreshers and teas. They have tea, but it's, like, hot tea. They don't have, like, iced cute teas, like, you know, like the more trendy locations do. So I had a coffee while I was there with my little Portuguese sandwich, and I had a pastry, but I was craving, like, a sweet tea, iced tea. I mean, it's summer, it's hot. So, and she wanted to go to Dunkin' too, so it worked out. So I brought her to Dunkin', brought her home, and I just got back in, parking the car. Part of me does not want to go home right now. I almost was going to drive to my mom's, and not that I want to go see my mom, but I saw her the last 2 days. I went there after work on Thursday, I went there after work on Wednesday. I'm sure my mom wants a little bit of a break too. She likes her alone time. And, like, my nephew's not there today, so I would just end up being on her couch. So what's the difference? I might as well be on my couch. But then part of me is like, I should be home, getting things done. So I guess I'm going to do that. I don't know. I'm going to try to be productive when I get in the house. Maybe not necessarily, like, house stuff, but maybe, like, YouTube stuff. I need to get the vlog, edit, upload. I got a Jeffree Star mystery box I need to film. There is a major outage. It's not just me. It's happening, like, internationally. When you guys are watching this, I'm sure you'll be like, oh yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago, because my vlogs don't go up right away. But it is affecting Joe's job. He called me this morning. He does delivery, so they're having issues, like, getting into the system to see where the items are supposed to be delivered. So I'm actually going to call him and see what's going on, because he was supposed to be on his own today. He was going to be the driver today, and they decided not to have him be a driver. Well, he was still driving, but he was driving to a location to help other people, like, not doing his own, like, route, if that makes sense. I know it's affecting flights and banks and healthcare systems. It all depends on what company, if that company uses that security IT thing or whatever. I was talking to my mom. I was like, oh my god, I hope it's not like a I don't know what words I can use here on YouTube, like a cyber attack, let's say that. But I looked it up and it's not. They're saying it was just some kind of, like, update that, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know anything about IT or any of that stuff. But it's not affecting me today, so we good. Is that Joe's car? No. Wait a minute. The front of it looks like his car. I'm waiting to see if they do the turn. I'm, like, I'm in my driveway, like, facing the street. No, that's not Joe's car. Anyway, I am going to get off, call Joe, see where he's at. I will fill you guys in. I know at some point me and Joe are going to do the movies. I want to go see, I think it's To the Moon and Back. Or no, Fly Me to the Moon, with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. So that'll either be tonight or tomorrow night. But tomorrow we're doing So-Am during the day. So I'm like, should we do the movie tonight and then just relax tomorrow night? Or should we just relax today and have, like, a full-fledged day tomorrow? I don't know. And I might be going to a wrestling show on Sunday. So one of the paras I work with, he does wrestling for a company, and they travel. Because I was like, oh, is it in the city? And my friend Vanessa's like, oh, no, they go to all these different locations, like, wherever they can get booked. And her boyfriend does wrestling, too. So she invited me. She's supposed to be getting me tickets, so I got to talk to her about that. So it'll be a fun-filled weekend. You know, we're going to enjoy the summer while we can. Because in the winter, I am going to be home a lot more. We're trying to save money, but still live our best lives. That cafe wasn't bad. I only spent $12. The wrestling show is only $10. a movie. I don't find a movie that expensive for just me and Joe. It's better than like an expensive dinner, you know? So it's all about balance. But yes, I'm gonna call Joe and I will pop on later. Alrighty guys, so me and Joe are trying to kill some time. We are gonna go see a movie, but the showtime's not till 10. I don't know what's going on. I missed that when they used to have showtimes like every hour. Thought there would be one for like 8 or 9. Nope. So it is, what time is it right now?
7:43.
It's 7:43. We're gonna do dinner too. We were gonna do Five Guy, which is like a quick like little cafeteria spot. We might actually do a sit down dinner since we have more time. And then we went on a little random adventure since we had some extra time too. There is a free little library in my city that I've been wanting to check out. I didn't have the exact address, but I had the street, and here we are. I found it, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. Here it is. Look at that. There was a book holder in here. That is really cool. A ton of books. Trying to figure out which one I want. So many that it's actually leaking over to this bench on the side. Let's see. Oh, A for Aunties. Hey, I have this one. This came in my single swag. That's funny. Yours truly. Oh, definitely some good ones. Minty Killin. Oh, I like this. Hey guys, Joe is heading to the restaurant. I would have filmed more, but it was a cul-de-sac. So it was a like richer neighborhood, and there was like people in one of the driveways, and I feel like they were like watching me, and I don't like feeling like I'm being watched. So I just did quick little clips and photos. I did grab more than one, but they literally posted on a page that I'm on my Facebook on, oh my god, I can't talk. They posted on a group that I'm in on Facebook. And it's like a local book group, and they literally said like, book girlies, come get your books, because it's overflowing and it's gonna rain in a few days. So they're trying to get some of the books, they want to get all the books into the little library before it rains, because as you saw, there was overflow into the bench. They were even saying, oh, if you have a little library, you're more than welcome to come here and get some. I promise once I read these, I will share them. One of them is not for me. So the first one I saw was this KitchenAid stand mixer cookbook. Joe's mom has a KitchenAid mixer, and she really loves it, so I thought maybe I would offer this one to her. This one I have seen reviews for on YouTube, and it's my sister, the cereal, I can't say that word on YouTube, but you guys can read it on the screen. I'm sure you get where I'm coming from. Cereal Willer with a K, okay? I've heard it's like not what you expect. I don't know, we shall see. Then I got, you guys know I like memoirs and I like biographies, and they had quite a few of those, and I feel like those are the ones that usually people don't grab, so I felt okay grabbing them. And this one's Minty Kaling, the girl from The Office. I actually never watched The Office, but I think she's hilarious. I've seen her in other things, and I did watch Never Have I Ever, which is the show she created. It's on Netflix. I think there's only been like 3 or 4 seasons. It's basic. I don't think it's based on a 100% true story. I'm sure they took some liberties, but it's supposed to be based on her life when she was in high school. And it's basically a girl that wants to lose her V card. It's so funny. And it's called Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns. And you guys know, like, there's been some vlogs where I've cried about not having friends. So maybe this is a book I need in my life. Look at, there's a picture of her when she was little in the back. So cute. Then I got, this is a memoir, and it's Our Grand Finale. It's a daughter's memoir, and I didn't want to read like the whole thing while I was over there, but I read the first few lines and it sounded really good. It says Lorraine Burrell gets the call to come back to England from the United States just in time to visit briefly with her father before he passes away. Following his death, she's overcome with grief. And it goes into more things, but it talks about the fascinating life her father lived, and how she wants to tell his exceptional life story. So it sounded good. Then we got this one that says While They Were Still Here, which is a memoir. And it says, after a lifetime of strange bonds with her aging parents, Patricia finds herself in an unexpected position of being their caregiver and neighbor. And you guys know I was a PCA for my grandmother when she was living still. I did it for a while, like 3 years I want to say, because she had really bad dementia, So I feel like I'm really going to connect with this story. So I grabbed this one. Then there was two that I've had my eye on for a long time. So I'm so happy they were there. And it's Abby Jimenez. I always say Jimenez. It's not. It's Joe. How do you say J in Spanish? You don't actually say the J. Jimenez. There you go. Joe just said I cannot say that. I have heard amazing things about this author. I have not read any of her books. I do own a couple of them. I don't believe this is one I own. I haven't opened the box yet. I just ordered a few books of hers through Book Outlet because they were really cheap. And I don't believe this was one of them. So I didn't even read the back. But I know this has been super duper popular on BookTok and Bookstagram. So I said I'm going to grab it. A for Aunties. I have been wanting to read this one for a while. I've heard really good things. Careful, Joe, you're getting really close. Charmaine has this book, and she actually recommended it for a book club. It didn't get picked, but maybe we'll recommend it again now that I have it in my hands. And it just says 4 meddling Asian aunties coming to the rescue. And I am a new auntie, so I thought that would be really cool. And then I grabbed The Woman in the Window. It did look semi-familiar. And then it sounded really good. Someone got on clearance for 99 cents. So that was a good deal. And it even says the #1 bestseller that gripped the entire world. It's soon to be a major motion picture. So maybe that's why it sounded familiar. I do not know. But I was like, ooh, I want to get this. So I grabbed that. That was all the books. And then they had, oh, where is it? I wanted to show it to you guys. Did I drop it? What? The thing, the hands-free thing. Oh, I showed it to you guys inside the free little library. But they had this. It was a book holder. It says, look, no hands. I definitely want to try this. Fold it up and take it with you. Reading comfort. Yeah, so that was a really good score. Now we are off to dinner. We're going to a place we've gone to a few times before. Joe, you gonna get your chicken tenders like usual? I am either gonna, there's two things from that restaurant I really like, and it's the chicken tenders that Joe's gonna get, and I really love their pulled pork mac and cheese. So I think I'm gonna get that and maybe just eat one of Joe's tenders. We shall see.
As long as you ain't hogging on my plate.
I will show you when I get there. Fried pickles for an appetizer. We're at the outdoor patio. It's so beautiful. There's a huge wedding party here right now, but how gorgeous are the heaters and this little outdoor with all the lights. Chicken tenders for Joe, french fries, and instead of the mac and cheese, I got like a lemon ricotta ravioli. I already ate most of it, sorry guys. Borscht chocolate pudding. I've had this every time we come. So good. Graham cracker bottom, really rich chocolate like pudding, and roasted marshmallow on top. Alrighty guys, so me and Joe actually decided to not do the movie tonight. He has a headache. I suddenly have a bellyache. I don't think it's like from the food or anything. I mean, it could be, whatever at this point. It's a really good restaurant. I think it's just, I kind of had a rough day, and it didn't really correlate on camera. But after I got, well, let me turn this light. After I got in from the cafe with my friend, I spent 5.5 hours, that is not me exaggerating, I kept track, editing the vlog to go up today. It originally took me 4 hours. And then I got a copyright strike because one of the songs I used wasn't copyright free. I didn't know that. It took me another 1.5 hours to get back to the video, remove the original song, put a different song, export it for a second time, re-upload it again, create the thumbnail, do the description box. So literally it took me 5.5 hours. I don't think it takes normal people that long. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like my laptop definitely has lagging issues. I had to keep like refreshing, and it was just a lot. I was getting really frustrated, and my back was hunched over on my laptop. I am dying to just be like stretched out in bed. I don't even know if I'm necessarily gonna like sleep when I get home. Although I was already yawning at the restaurant. I literally just want to be like horizontal in bed, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm already half horizontal in Joe's car. And I think I might have overdone the food a little bit, and that's why I have the bellyache. Plus I did get pasta with like a creamy sauce, and I am somewhat lactose intolerant. So even if I got the mac and cheese, it probably would have been the same thing. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, I don't think I'm actually lactose intolerant. Sometimes I wonder if I have like either like colitis or IBS. Because it's so weird. Some moments I can eat dairy and I'm fine. Other moments I eat dairy and it like goes right through me. I don't know. But we're going to take a rain check on the movie. It just came out last week, so we have time. And we are just going to relax this Friday evening. Who knows? Maybe we will end up going tomorrow. If not, Tuesdays are cheaper. So maybe we'll end up going on Tuesday. I'm not sure. We shall see. But tonight we are going home. So next time you guys see me, it'll be Saturday. We're at the craft fair. Let me flip over so you guys can see. I just ordered some food. Got a cheese dog, a cheese with coney, and just a coney. Dell's lemonade. It's a Massachusetts, Rhode Island staple. It is really hot. So I got another Sprite and a bag of chips. She's enjoying that little section back there. Hey guys, me and Joe left the craft fair sweating. It was so hot. I didn't get to pop on earlier because we woke up late. So the craft fair is from 10 to 2. And my hope was to be up at 10 and get there for like 11ish. We woke up at 10:55. I literally checked my phone. So I literally just threw on clothes and ran out the door. But honestly, it was plenty of time. We actually left before 2. We left at like 1:40. There was a lot of tents that were like repeats, like tents that we saw last time we were there. There was a lot of tents. Where's my artwork from the other lady? Yeah, it was. Oh, is that still in the car? Because I just wanted to show them the stuff I got. And there was some tents that were like, there was like 2 crochet tents. There was like 3 jewelry tents. So some of them I kind of just walked right past. So it didn't take as long to look at all the tents like I thought. But it says on the website there was 80. It didn't feel like there was 80, but it's quite possible there was 80. There was some that, don't pertain to me. Like there was like 3 or 4 dog ones. There was one I went last time. It was dog and cat because they had like bandanas and I got the cat's bandanas. But this time it was specifically like collars and leashes. And one was like one was a dog. It even said boutique, and it was like dog treats and stuff like that. Even though I do actually want to get leashes, I do want to get leashes for the cats. Especially not Mango, the one you just saw, but Smokey. She loves to go outside. She's always like crying when we're on the porch. We have not let her out because we get way too nervous. We live on a very busy street. You guys hear the sirens come by us. But I know for cats, they recommend harnesses, not collars, because they can slink out of them so fast. But anyway, so I'm going to get on. I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'm really trying to be more mindful of the things I buy. So to be honest, one bag is all just treats. And it's stuff that me and Joe are going to eat in the next few days. So it's not stuff that's going to like hang around the house, which is good. Because I have a lot of stuff that just hangs around the house that I'm trying to get rid of to sell at the yard sale. So me and Joe love anything s'mores. You guys saw my dessert yesterday at that restaurant was the s'mores chocolate pudding. So we got us 2 different s'mores desserts. This one is the s'mores cookie bar. So it's like a cookie dough bar
with marshmallow. It looks really, really good. Thank you. The other one was a peanut butter s'mores brownie. I am more of a cookie girl than a brownie girl, but Joe was like, ooh, that one has peanut butter, and he knows I love peanut butter. So I said, you know what? We'll just get both. We'll split it in half. Me and Joe will have half each later. Then she also had, she's known for her cake slices. This girl actually does wedding cakes. I know a friend who actually ordered her wedding cake from her. And this is the chocolate Oreo mousse cake. Look at that. I'm not even a big chocolate cake fan, but I love mousse. Chocolate mousse is like my favorite. Oh, I can't even imagine Oreo mousse. So I got one of the cake slices. That was it from that tent. Then there was another tent. She focused more on breads. Unfortunately, the sourdough bread flew. It was already gone. But she gave me her business card. I'm going to follow her on Instagram, and I may order from her in the future. She also said if I go to the next event, she will literally hold it for me if I message her. But I did get her peach cobbler. She definitely was more, I don't know what word that is. Is that like rustic baking when it's like breads and cobbler? She didn't really have like brownies and cookies, which is usually the more popular. Even like her whole display was like that old school wooden rustic. I loved it, and I love a good peach cobbler, and it looked so good. So I picked this up. That'll be eaten in the next few days. And then there is a cookie place I love near us. They always have a tent at these events. So I got 3 cookies. Joe already ate one of his. I got him the Fruity Pebble cookie because Joe loves Fruity Pebble, so I surprised him with that. I didn't even mention, Joe, did you get a clip of Santa? Because actually Joe was my cameraman today.
No.
Well, I got henna done, which is wrapped up, so you guys will have to see that in the future.
I didn't get Santa or that old elf.
Alright, because it was actually Christmas in July. They did this event last year, if I remember. I'll link the vlog down below, because I actually did film it last year. Last year they had a Grinch that actually walked around. It was so much fun. They had a cooking eating competition. This time they didn't have that. They had an elf that did magic tricks, and then they had the summer Santa, which was so stinking cute. Definitely geared more towards kids, but every booth had to sell something Christmas themed. So this cookie one did their famous Grinch cookie, which is literally just a sugar cookie dyed green, and it has the little heart sprinkle. It was one of their best sellers. And then this cookie is called the Beast, and it has chunks of Oreo, chunks of pretzels, chocolate chips. It's like everything but the kitchen sink, like one of those. They call it the Beast, but I love a pretzel in a cookie. I really, really do. Maybe like the salty sweet. So good. Then I got one art print. This was the first time I went to. I love her artwork. I got something last time from her. I gotta buy some frames and put this up. But you guys, if you know me, I love sunflowers. Joe, you didn't even get to see the one I picked. Look.
I've seen that one before. That's cool.
Joe dropped me off. This was the first time I went to. He dropped me off and then went to go get a parking spot. $15. It's an 8x10, so I want to get a nice frame for that. I love sunflowers, so I picked that one up. She remembered me from last time. That's what I love about small businesses. A lot of them remembered me from last time. And I struck up conversation. They know I'm a teacher. They're asking how my summer's going. Then I went to a book tent, and they sell new and used books. Oh, this is from, I was like, what's this? She gave me a free gift. No, this is yours. Take it.
Oh, the sticker.
Yeah. So these were buy one, get one free. It was in a sale rack she had outside. So it was so cheap. I got The Time Traveler's Wife, which I have heard nothing but amazing things about. And then this one I've never heard of, but it sounded really good. It says In Deadwood, Oregon. And I know it's like it says Love's a Mystery. Oh, it's actually, that's the whole thing. I thought that was like the publisher. No, Love's Mystery in Deadwood, Oregon. That is the full title. And it says in 1950, left at the altar, Roberta packs up her art supplies and leaves the city looking for a fresh start. On the bus, she meets a mysterious man on his way to Deadwood, Oregon, but he embarks at an earlier stop, accidentally taking her case instead of his own. Assuming he'll turn up in Deadwood, Roberta decides to make it her temporary home and strikes up a friendship with Jonathan Devons. Soon they are caught up in a mystery that goes far beyond a missing traveler. As they grow closer to the truth, they grow closer to each other. Will what they find paint a new picture on their hearts? It sounded really good. So for the buy one, get one free, I figured why not. And this is a used book, but it is in really good condition. I think she was charging like $3 and then you got one free. Amazing. And then if you purchased anything that day, she had a box with free books. So this was free too. It says The Calendar Clan. It's a mystery book. So it says it's a small town murder. Excuse me. I love small towns. I love little mystery books. So I grabbed that out of the free. This is the only one I paid full price for. So for 1, 2, 3, 4 books, my total was like $23. And that's because this one was free. Buy one, get one free. So this one was free and this one was $3. This one, well, no, it might have been $5 actually, now that I think about it, because this was $18. So I've had this on my list. Amazon, I did look it up because of course I want to support small indie bookstores, but you know, sometimes I got to think about my pocket too. So Amazon had this one for like $16.50. She was selling it for $18. So I'm like, for $1.50 less more, I'm supporting an independent bookstore, so I'll just get it here. So it's Love at First Book, and it sounds really, really cute. You guys know mysteries and romance are my favorite. So and I know this one, it's based on a librarian on Martha's Vineyard, and I am in Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard is a popular tourist destination over here. So that is what I got from the bookstore. And then last but not least, I got a little $5 mystery bag. It says it has 2 vinyl stickers, 1 button pin, candy, and a store coupon. And I will definitely take advantage of the store coupon. My last haul, not last haul, if it's already out, I'll link it down below. It might be, because I think I'm going to post it as my video on Thursday this week. But I have a haul from the last book fair we went to at the end of June, and I spent like $80 at this tent. He has amazing artwork, and it's all based on like pop culture. Like it's not florals like the other one you saw. The prints I bought from him were like Rocco's Modern Life, if you guys watched that back in like the early 2000s. Doug, another early 2000s cartoon I loved when I was younger. E.T., Ghostbusters, like that kind of stuff. He also has like some horror stuff. I bought a Beetlejuice print for a friend. I bought Super Mario for another friend. He has like Jason, Michael Myers, all those. So I'm like, I will definitely take advantage of that store coupon. So he had all the same prints this time, because you know it was just a few weeks ago. But I'm definitely gonna check out his tent. He is gonna be there every month until October, so hopefully he has some new prints I can buy in the future. But for now, I'm like, let me just get this little mystery bag. So that's exactly what I got for $5. I got a ring pop. Joe, this is for you. Joe is going to love this. I don't even want to say what it is because I want to surprise him. He's in the bedroom. I don't think he heard me. Joe? Can't hear me. It's a Warhead lollipop, in case you're hearing me and not looking at the screen. There is, oh my God, a candy necklace. I haven't seen these since I was a kid. There, okay, so here's the pin. Oh my God, Joe literally just bought the sticker that matches this. It's like a spider web. I don't know if this is from a TV show or a movie. I meant to ask Joe because that sticker definitely interests him, so it probably was from something he knew. Bubblegum. Our store coupon. Let's see what we got. Welcome coupon, 10% off. I will definitely use this. And then let's see what 2 stickers we got. We got, oh my God, I don't watch horror, but this looks so familiar. If you guys know what this is from, let me know. I have a cousin who loves horror, so if this interests him, I might give it to him. And then this one says, hello, my name is Doofy. I'm not sure. At first I was thinking Goofy, but obviously it's not Goofy. So I will have to Google these. I'm very curious, but I think these will make really good gifts. Depending, this one for sure from my cousin. This one I have to look it up. But yeah, that is everything I got in the little $5 mystery bag. That is everything I got at the vendor craft fair. Definitely spent more money last time, but I'm trying to be more mindful of my spending. The summer's always a little harder being a teacher. I love the summer off, but you got to be more mindful because I work summer school. If I didn't, I don't know how people do it. But again, August will be like unpaid for me, so I gotta be careful. You know, I get a check at the end of the school year that, you know, it's supposed to last till September, but life is getting expensive. But yeah, that is it. Me and Joe are gonna relax for a little bit. When we left the craft fair, we actually went to a cafe. So you guys saw a little clip. Hopefully I remember to include it, of coffee. I got actually a lavender lemonade to go. It's like my favorite thing that this place does, because we just wanted AC air for a little while, and now we are home. So we're gonna relax a little bit, and then we're gonna do some cleaning.
Might pop back on later because we might do the movie tonight since we didn't do it yesterday. If not, I'll just pop back on and end the vlog because you guys know my vlogs go Sunday to Saturday, and it is now Saturday. Alrighty guys, so I figured I would pop on quick, show you guys what I am doing. Joe has slowly been working on the spare room. We have more things for the yard sale. I cannot believe the things we accumulate in our lifetime. I was starting to feel really overwhelmed, and I told Joe, I'm like, I have to give myself a break. So I laid on the couch for a little bit, but that wasn't helping because my brain was just going into overdrive. So instead, I wanted to do something productive, but something that had nothing to do with that room. I think we are going to go see the movie tonight because I feel like I need to get out of this house and like distract myself. So I owe a giveaway to Wavy Like the Ocean. You guys might be seeing her in my comments. She supports so many YouTubers. She is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Michelle, for being so patient, so kind, because I've ordered this giveaway for... My alarm went off. So she won my advent calendar, which literally was my giveaway during Vlogmas. That's how long I've owed her this. See, all the time, I don't say you're going to get it by a certain date because... I'm like overwhelmed with life right now. I'm doing a whole video about that really soon. I've been going to the doctors. I'm getting some testing done. What was I gonna say? I just like with school and work and grief. I don't know, the whole thing with my grandmother was hard, and I thought I kind of got through it. But clearly I haven't because I'm really struggling with unboxing her items, and it's a mixture of like grief, depression, anxiety, work, school, everything. But anyway, so I am marking them since it's supposed to be like an advent calendar. So this is her day 1 gift, her day 2 gift, her day 3 gift. Of course, she can open it all at once if she wants. She can do it as an advent calendar if she wants. But I wanted to go a little above and beyond for her because I've owed this to her for so long. So I literally have 24 gifts around me right now. And I'm going to wrap each one and put it in a little box. I'm going to go to the post office Monday. That is the plan, after work, because I have to pick up a package. A package was delivered to me and it required a signature. It was a company that sent it to me. You guys will see it in a video. So, and they said it had to be picked up by the 22nd, and Monday is the 22nd. So I'm finally, since I'm forced to go to the post office, I'm finally going to be wrapping up her thing. So I had some white gift wrap from Dollar Tree. This is when I did my advent. I used this one for my advent calendar last year, my book advent calendar with Charmaine. I still have 1 roll left, so I figured this would be perfect to wrap Michelle's gifts. And what I'm going to do is like day 24 is like her big gift. So I kind of like sorting through like what is like the lesser gifts is day 1, 2, and 3, and like what's the more important gifts is going to go towards excuse me, towards the end. But yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. When I'm done with this, I'm going to look at some show times so me and Joe can get out of this house for a little bit. Hey guys, we just got to Five Guys. We're going to eat our burgers and fries. The movie's in about a half hour, so we got plenty of time. I'll flip the camera over so you guys can see. Joe gets pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, and ants.
Grilled onions and grilled mushrooms too, baby.
I'm dying to see this one. I think it comes out in November.
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's
Never seen Wicked?
a real sorcerer
It's the
who
prequel to
possesses
Wizard of Oz.
true
It's so
magic
good.
has
In the 1960s are increasingly slim.
Alrighty guys, I just came on to end the vlog. It is officially the next day. So technically, you know, Sundays I like to start a new vlog. But I just realized I never popped on after the movie to tell you guys what I thought of it. I was so tired. We literally got home and I crawled straight into bed. The movie was really good though. I knew nothing about the movie. I hadn't seen any advertisements for it or anything. But movie nights are like something me and Joe really enjoy doing. So almost every weekend I pop on the Fandango app and I see like what movies are out. And I just saw Fly Me to the Moon, and I saw Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, which are 2 very well-known actors. I love Channing Tatum. I love Scarlett Johansson. And all I knew was that it was basically based on NASA back in the day. So I was like, that sounds really good. Guys, it was incredible. Sometimes I love like not knowing what a movie is going to be
or same thing with the book. Sometimes I like to not know, and then I am like so like shocked and surprised, and I enjoy the movie that much more. But basically, there are a lot of conspiracy theorists out there, and I don't consider myself one, but I also don't disagree with everything they say. Some stuff has merit for sure. And I know that there's a conspiracy theory out there that we never landed on the moon. And that's basically what this movie is about. So they are planning the Apollo 11 mission to the moon, and they have a backup plan to film, yeah, it's called Artemis, to film a fake version of it in case the first mission is unsuccessful, because they want to trick Americans because so many tax dollars went into the moon mission. It is incredible. It is such a good movie. I highly, highly recommend it. 5 stars for me. Joe, did you like it? Joe liked it. Because he doesn't like my fluffy romances, and there is like a romance angle with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. Because there are sometimes he'll like fall asleep, and I literally have to be like, Joe. But he was awake the entire movie for this one and for Bad Boys. Bad Boys, I figured, is full of action. I knew that he'd like that. But yes, it was so good. So I highly recommend it. We are off to Joe's mom's house for a Sunday dinner. You guys know I don't usually film on family days. Not that it matters. That would be the next vlog anyway. But I just wanted to pop on, let you know that the movie was really good. Highly recommend. And the vlog. So you guys will be seeing this most like sometime on the weekend. It's usually on Fridays. I'm trying to get better into getting into my schedule, but editing has been like a nightmare lately. I probably need a new laptop, but I'm trying not to spend the funds right now. It's hard being a teacher in the summer. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how these people don't go on vacations and trips, but you know, everyone has their own journey. But right now I need to save as much money as I can from that check I got on the last day of school. There's some stuff behind me that is for donation because I've been decluttering my home. So that is something you guys will be seeing in the vlogs more in August, because I am off in August. I'm still working right now, the summer school program. But yeah, so it's usually vlogs either Friday or Saturday, Sunday, but sometime on the weekend. And then I have been filming outfits this week. I just haven't been posting them, so I gotta catch up on those. I like to show you guys my plus size fashion as a size 28 teacher, woman, whatever, that tries to be trendy and cute and on a budget. And then Mondays is book club with my friend Charmaine. Tuesdays and Thursdays are unboxings and hauls. Wednesdays, What's Up Wednesday, so it can be different every week. Allows me to be a little more creative. And that is everything. So I do post at least 6 days a week, if not 7. If any of that interests you, definitely consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you're notified next time I upload. If you like the video, you like me, you like the vlogs, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. These take me hours to edit. The one I posted on Friday took me 5.5 hours, which is insane, but whatever, as long as you guys enjoy it. So I would so appreciate some love on the vlogs, because they do take a lot more work. Share them out, comment, like them, and let me know if you have any fun summer plans coming up. Be safe, guys.